All right, so guys, today I'm back on Steal a Brainrot, and today I have been hired to help a brand new family build their new home. Welcome, guys. Everybody, this is the Chicleteira family over here, and they've just moved in to this new plot of land. But as you can see, it looks pretty just empty. It doesn't really look good at all. It's just an empty plot of land. So today, with my help, we're going to be constructing this place to look really, really nice. Are you guys ready, Chicleteira family? Hold on, what did the dad say? Let's get started. We don't got all day. Oh, yeah. Can we finally have our own room? Dad snores really loud. Oh, yes. Don't even worry. Lost Chicleteiras. You guys are gonna get your very own room. And it looks like the mom said, we can't wait. Let's go. Well, I've gone ahead and given all of the Chicleteira family members one of these building tool blocks. And of course, with these building tools, you can literally edit anything in the entire game that you want. So this is how we're gonna be editing up their house. But anyways, first things first, what do you guys say we pick a style for this house? What sort of style are you guys thinking we go for? Something like modern, something vintage, something like... I guess this is mostly like a mom and dad decision. It looks like the kids are just distracted over there. This is gonna be a really important decision. It looks like Chicleteira said, I think modern would be nice. Okay. I agree. I think modern could be really good. I really like the modern look with a pop of color. Ooh, okay, good. So we've decided on modern, but that brings me to my next thing. What color do you guys want for this house? We should pick a color scheme that we can have run across the entire house so that everything can look really nice. Wait, hold on. This Lost Chicleteira has his hand raised. Do you have any answers? Can we have a TV and a computer in our room? Well, you know, that's not really a color scheme, but sure, you guys can have it all. You guys can have whatever you want. Oh, never mind. Chicleteira said, not until you guys are 13. You're not their dad. Oh, yeah. I guess I was overreaching a little bit there. Anyways, let's get back on topic here. What color do you guys want? Because color is also going to be very important for this build. Looks like Chicleteira said red would be nice. Okay, maybe like red and white. Oh, the mom said she was thinking pink. You know, we can have some pink elements in there too, but I think red and white could look really good. And since I'm the construction guy here, I think we'll just go with whatever I say. So what do you guys think of this shade of red? Wait, no, that's not good. Wait, that's also not really good. You know what? Hold on. I've got a good idea. I'll start working on the paint job. You guys start working on your rooms and start settling in on that. I actually have a pretty good idea for the paint job. In order to get this paint to look nice, what we need to do is go over here into the plots folder inside of our building tools, and then we need to find what plot this is that we've got selected. Let me just click through all of the plots and then see which one we've got selected. Ah, this one over here. Looks like somebody already renamed it to Chicleteira Home. Let's go ahead and open it up. Let's open up the decorations folder over here. And then we need to try to select all of these blocks here. We need to try to select each individual piece. Because as you can see, this house is made up of a lot of pieces. Ooh, look, we just selected the light bulbs over here. Why don't we make the light fixtures white? Oh, that's not quite what I wanted to do there. I think I accidentally selected the wrong thing. Let me try this one more time. Okay, so I've got the light fixture selected. If I pull out the building tool, oh, look at that. We can make it white. Oh, yeah. I think this could look pretty cool. A nice white and red theme. Let me just select all of these light fixtures at the same time because that would make this a lot easier. There we go. That's light fixture 1, light fixture 2, light fixture 3, and light fixture 4. And let's just make them all this white color over here. But I'm not going to lie. We've got like too much red in here. Definitely too much red. We got to work on that. Let's see. What have we got selected here? Oh, this is the sign on the base. Why don't we make the sign... white doesn't look too bad. I like that white. It doesn't look too shiny. It looks just right. This is starting to come together a little bit, says Chicleteira. Whoa, what in the world are you starting to build over here? This is just a little addition to the main structure, he said. Okay. Well, hold on. It looks like I've got this wall selected over here. Oh, snap. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice. We can make the walls look white. And then I'm not going to lie, just painting the whole house red was kind of a bad idea on my part. And I'm supposed to be the construction professional here. Maybe what we could do is have all of the walls here just be a nice white color. And then for, yeah, even the ceiling, let's make that white too. Maybe for the floor, what we could do is have it be like a dark crimson red. Yeah, like that. You know, this is starting to look a lot more easy to look at on the eyes. Maybe we can make it a little bit darker so it looks like a nice crimson color. The ceiling, though, still doesn't look quite right. Let's try to go ahead and select the ceiling. The hardest part about this entire thing is selecting the right pieces. Let's see. Where is the ceiling at? Is it this piece? No, that's the side. This piece? No. Oh, I think it's this piece. All right, we've got the ceiling selected. Let's go ahead and make it white. Wait, no, that's not the ceiling. What in the world do we have selected? I don't even know what we've got selected here, but let's just go around and keep on selecting stuff. Looks like the whole family's getting along nicely, though. The dad is building this addition to the house here. The mom is setting up the dinner table, and the kids, I think they're building a second floor. They might be off building their own room right now. There we go. Okay, we finally got the ceiling selected. Let's set it to like a... yeah, we can set it to white, something like that. But I think we should make the lights up here a little bit... I think we should make them stand out more. What if we make the lights red, actually? I know we made them white earlier, but maybe red is the move. All right, what about just black? That's a little bit too dark. Maybe something like that. We need to make the actual light part of each one of these lights white, of course, so that it shines. Let's fix that up right now. But I think this living room area is really starting to take shape. This area is looking a lot more like a home, although it is definitely still looking a little bit messy. But ooh, I like these countertops that the mom's got going over here. These look great. Well, since this is supposed to be a home now and not just a random steal a Brainrot prison cage, we could probably go ahead and get rid of these animal podiums on the ground. Hold on, what do you guys say? Do you guys think we should get rid of the animal podiums? I mean, this is your guys' house. I don't want to really be like pushing you guys to do something that you don't want to do. We can get rid of the podium, says Chicleteira. All right, great. I've got all the podiums selected right here, right now. We don't care. We're focused on our room. Those podiums are useless for us Chicleteiras. Yeah, I figured. In that case, I guess we can just go ahead and select all these podiums and then we can hide them in the basement in case you ever want them later. Oh, dude, look at this. Without the podiums, this place is actually starting to look much nicer. But dude, I still don't like the lights. The lights are still not good. They look way too bright. They just don't look friendly enough. We need to do something about that. I'm not letting these Chicleteiras leave without some nice lights. Maybe what we could do is just decrease the level of lighting on them because this place is already pretty bright. Maybe if we go into the point light here and then we set the range to... Actually, let's set the brightness to 0.1. How does 0.1 brightness look? Oh, I mean, made the whole place a lot darker for sure. Okay, maybe we should leave the brightness at that. I think the problem might just be the color. Maybe we have too bright of a color selected. Oh, whoa. What in the world did I just do? Nope, don't want to do that. Maybe what we could do is just select like a darker color. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, if we select a slightly darker color, then the lights aren't going to be as blaring as they were before. Did I say lighter color? I meant to say dark. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I'm not going to lie, but I'm so focused on the construction. Let's just select all of these lights, and then we need to make them all a little bit dimmer. This is great. The Chicleteiras are getting dimmable lights. Let's go ahead and dim those down a little bit. And okay, this is looking pretty great. Well, yeah, I think this living room looks pretty good. We've got the seats. We've got the countertop, which the mom is making. Let me go see what else we need. So if I look at this house from the front, there's one very important detail that is missing, and that is the door. This place does not have a door. Here, Chicleteira, you might want to move this diner table and stuff over here, because what I'm going to do is put a door in the front here. We can have a door over here right in front of these steps. So let me put down a block right there, and I'm thinking for the front of your guys' house, what do you guys think of a glass entrance? Oh, wait, hold on. It looks like Chicleteira here was already one step ahead of me. He's got a glass entrance. I guess based off of that, I'll go ahead and set up another glass entrance over here. Let's set the transparency to like 0.7. Make the color, how does red look? A little bit too meh. What about blue? That's also kind of meh. Doesn't merge well. Oh, actually, you know what? This blue is pretty good. Let's open up a little hatch over here for the door. And you know what? I think I might actually be able to make a functioning door for you guys as well. Let's just go ahead and put glass on all of the places where the door isn't going to be. Just like that. There we go. Now we got a little door frame. And now in order to add an actual working door, I want to try messing around with these hinges. Where are the hinges? Can I place a hinge? Oh, I think I know the way to place a hinge. In order to place a hinge, what I need to do is first, let me grab this block here, this piece of glass that we have. Uh-oh, wrong button. Sorry guys, almost just deleted your whole house over there. Oh, now I'm falling through it. That's really great. Here, in order to add a hinge, what we need to do is just grab a solid block over here. I'm just going to grab this solid blue block, make it a little bit smaller, make it go down here, and then on the bottom side of it, I don't even know if this is going to work, but I really hope it does. On the bottom side of this blue block, let's change the surface to hinge, just like that. Look, now we've got a hinge. This is going to be the hinge for our door. Okay, next up, we need to actually build the door. Let's clone this glass down over here. Now, I think for the door itself, we probably shouldn't build it out of glass. We should probably make that out of something a little bit more solid, maybe like some brown wood, you know, classic door. Oh, maybe we can even change the material type from plastic to wood. How would this look? Where is the wood section? Aha, there it is. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty good. Kind of similar to the floor over here. So this can be the door. Let's bring it down a little bit like this. Let me change my increment to 0.01 so that I can actually scale this door exactly as we need. And pretty much we need to have the door going in a little bit inside of this hinge. All right, great. Let's have a little bit of gap on the sides. This is going to look kind of bad, but I think we need them here for the door to actually function. And then finally, now that we've got all that done, there's one more thing that we need to do. Let's move the entire door a little bit this way. I think we need to have it out here for it to actually function. And then I got to select this hinge that we got. Let's move that out here as well. well, but then this is going to be tricky. We need to make this hinge connect to the glass. Otherwise, it's just going to fall. Or actually, wait, no, it'll work. It'll work, I think. All we got to do to make this door fully functional now is just select the door and then unanchor it. And okay, that didn't work. Why did that not work? I really thought that was going to work. Maybe we need to have the door go like more inside of the hinge. Maybe it wasn't like inside of the hinge enough. So it just fell out. There we go. All right, that's like really inside of the hinge. Now if I unanchor it, will it work? Still didn't work. Oh, wait, I see what we need to do. We put the hinge on the wrong part. Okay, in order to actually make this work, what we need to do is delete this hinge up over here. The hinge needs to be on the door, not on the door frame. Let's change the surface of this thing to smooth. We can make this a little bit thicker as well so that it goes into the wall. And then what we need to do, this is going to be a little bit tricky. We need to have the hinge in the door, except we only want the hinge on one part of the door, not the entire door. So let's make a clone of the door. Move it up over here like this. Make it a little bit thinner. All of this, I don't even know if all of this is going to work. This is like such a big risk right here. If I don't get this door working, I'm totally getting fired from this Chicleteira job. Wait, hold on. Chicleteira Bicleteira just said, What do you mean, Whoa, hold on. I kind of like what you got going here. I need to build a garage, but I don't have enough room. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of going on to the neighbor's lot over here. Guess we're going to have to get rid of this vacant plot. Can we just do that? I don't know if the city is going to like that. I'm pretty sure the mayor, Sammy, he's going to get mad if we just... Oh, okay. Hold on. The Chicleteira is just going for it. Well, I wasn't involved in this. All right, back to my beloved door. In order to get this thing to work, we need to add a hinge on this block here. Let's change the top of this thing to hinge, just like that. And then in order to have all of these pieces connected, I need to select both the pieces of the door that we have, just like this. Dude, I really hope this works. If this doesn't work, we are so cooked. Okay, now it's time for the moment of truth. Now it's time to unanchor the hinge. Let me select the hinge, hit unanchor, and yeah, I'm actually fired from this. I'm actually getting fired from this. The door didn't work. Why? Why didn't the door work? I don't know why the door did. You know what? Forget it. You guys aren't gonna have a door. I just wasted like 10 minutes on that door. You know what? The Chicleteiras don't need a door anyways. I don't think they have fingers. They probably don't know how to open. I shouldn't be insulting them. I'm sure they know how to use a door. But whoa, this is kind of nice. I like the color scheme that you got going here. We got the red and gray. This is a pretty sick looking garage. But wait, what are you even gonna put in this garage? You guys ride bikes. I think this garage is a little bit big for all your bikes, don't you think? Yeah, I need a sick garage for my sick whips. Huh, I guess he has like multiple bikes or something. Anyways, what have we got upstairs? Oh, wait, Chicleteira said, speaking of that, sorry, lost Chicleteiras. I'll be right back. My mechanic just called. They're ready for pickup. Oh, snap. Okay, I'm excited to see Chicleteira's other bikes. Man, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't get that door working though. You know what? Just to prove to myself that I can get a working door to work, I'm having another crack at it. I need this door to work, bro. I don't know why it didn't work that one time. That was so weird. Like my door designs, I'm sure they work. Like I'm confident in my doors. Here, I'm doing another test right here. If this test works, then we can install an actual working door. I'm actually so disappointed in myself. I can't believe that door did not work. Okay, look, I think the problem was that the hinge and the block wasn't connected enough. This time, I'm not making that same mistake. So look, this is going to be the door right here. This is the door piece right over here. Wait, Chicleteira just said, there we go. What do you mean, there we go? What in the world? He was not talking about bikes. Bro got a full-on, I don't even know what that is. Perfect? Okay. Good old red. Wow, okay. I guess not even the Chicleteira can bike around all day. Back to my door, though. Bro, I'm gonna get this door to work. Okay, so I think if we bring this block up here, look, just like this. Let's move this piece up a little bit so that we can see what we're doing. Oh, nope, not like that. We need to bring it up exactly one block like that. And then on this door, let's set the top part to a hinge, and then let's bring this top piece down, select these two pieces over here, weld them together, and then finally let's unanchor them, and the door works. Oh my goodness, bro, literally everything that I was doing. Why did it not work? It didn't work here, but it worked there. You know what? Don't worry, Chicleteiras. You guys are having a door. You guys are going to be warm in the winter. You guys are getting a door. It's going to be great. Wow, they got some fancy cars. But now you're going to have an even fancier door. This is going to be awesome. Yo, Chicleteira, you want a door in your garage? Do you want a garage door? I know you really like your garage and you really like your cars, but would you like a garage door? I think a garage door would be sick for this place. Of course, we need a garage door. Okay, don't even worry about that. I got you. I'll get you hooked up with a garage door. Dude, this door design is actually the coolest thing that I've ever done. Let me select all of these pieces though. We're going to need to delete this, unfortunately, and we're going to need to start fresh over here. It's time to make a new door. New day, new door, new challenge. So let's move this piece, this glass piece down. I'm just going to copy the exact thing that I did earlier. I kind of know what I did wrong. The door that I built here the first time, it wasn't perfect. There was too many like like small gaps on the sides. You saw me placing the small gaps. It was not good. This time we can't have any of that nonsense. First up, let's go ahead and set the door. We're going to set the material to wood, not blue wood. We need it to be a brown wood. Oh yeah, some nice oak mahogany. Actually, that literally makes no sense. I think oak and mahogany are two different types of wood. Let's grab the door hinge or the door mounts for the hinge. I'm such a construction worker right now. This is insane. We need the door mounts for the hinge right here. Oh my goodness. Wait, guys, we can have a door frame. Chicleteiras, look at this. Hold on, the Chicleteiras are going to be so impressed by this. Let's add another wooden pattern to this door. Oh my goodness, this is going to be the greatest door of all time. I'm actually the greatest door maker of all time in Steal a Brainrot. Who else is making doors like this? There is no other door maker in Steal a Brainrot like this. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is so good. All right, let's select the main door in the middle. So look, we have these door frames here, and I'm confident that the door frames are going to work because my design is just too smart. Let's make the door itself a little bit of a lighter brown so that you can kind of tell which part's the door. This is so sick. Okay, so now that we've got this, the next thing that we need to do is gotta bring this piece down. Gotta clone this piece. Oh my goodness, my hands are sweating right now. This is the nicest door that I've built in my life. Bring this piece up. Okay, and then gotta select. Oh my goodness, this is really a high pressure door installation right here. Let's select this piece. Gotta add a hinge on the top. Top hinge. There we go. Gotta bring this other piece back down. There we go. Select that. Bring it back down. Oh, not like that. I had the glass selected there by accident. We need to bring this piece back down. There we go. Let's select the glass now. Bring that back down. Dude, the Chicleteiras are going to be so happy when they see this. Okay. There's a few more things that we need to do yet. I'm really making this door the best door of all time. I really don't want to have any gaps on the side, even though that's kind of important, because if we don't have it, the door is not going to swing. So what I'm going to do is cover up those gaps with non-collision blocks. This way, the blocks aren't going to collide or get in the way of anything, and it'll look really, really good. Okay, let's bring this down here. Oh my goodness, this is door heaven right now. Put that there. Okay, I just got to make sure to select all these pieces once we're ready to unanchor the door. And of course, there's one more thing that every door needs, and that is a doorknob. We're not going without a doorknob. Don't worry, guys. This doorknob is going to be so good. What if we set it to, yeah, this material looks good. Let's bring the doorknob right over here. In fact, we can set our increment to 0.25 for this. Let's have the doorknob sticking out just a little bit. Dude, actually, who else is building doors in Steal a Brainrot like this? Nobody else is doing it. I think that's a pretty good looking door. Now it's time for the hardest part. This is the part all door makers fear. We need to select our door. Yep, I know, very, very big, scary part of the challenge. We need to select all the pieces of our door here, and then I think everything's looking good. We need to join everything together. Okay, that looks good. Chicleteira, are you ready? He just said, sir. What's the problem? Are you gonna get me my doors? Hey, buddy, your doors can wait. Okay, I'm sorry. Your front door is a lot more important than your garage door. Just give me one moment. Chicleteira, if this doesn't work, I'm quitting on the job site right now. If this does work, then I'll build the garage doors. Are you talking back to... Hey, I'm sorry. Look, your door's almost done. Let me just click this button. This is going to determine if this all works or not. If I click this button and the door falls, then we're cooked. Is that your house next door? What, my house? Oh yeah, it is. Wait, I saw what you did to that other neighbor's house. Don't do that to my house. Look, I'm helping you right now. All right, I'm clicking the button in 3, 2, 1. You guys have a working door. Let's go. Oh yes, this is so beautiful. What do you think, Mrs. Chicleteira? Is this good? Is this a good door? Did I do well with this? It looks great. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Unfortunately, the door does not have a working lock yet, but you know, that's a work in progress. But other than that, this door looks insane. Hold on, he said, sir. Yeah, what is it? What's the problem? Nobody ever says sir dot unless they have a problem. These are stairs. Yeah. I mean, you can just dismount the bike. How are you supposed to bike up them? Oh my goodness, bro. I thought you guys were like professional mountain bike. You're really telling me you can't just bike up some simple stairs? It's fine though. It's not a problem. I can fix this for you. All we got to do is just add a nice little simple low incline ramp right over here. We can set the surface type to studs so that it fits the style of your house. My mother isn't as skilled as she once was. Oh, we need to be all inclusive. Yeah, fair enough. All right. I mean, I don't blame you. Look at this. We can just have a ramp. Let's make it a little bit of a darker red. We got to make it match the color of everything. Yeah, something like that. Increment 0.01, and then boom, look at that. Now we got a ramp. Tell me this doesn't look perfect. This looks so sick. Honestly, I kind of want to move in here now. Your guys' house looks so cool, but it is your guys' house, so I can't really move in unless you guys give me permission, of course. Anyways, look at that. Now you have an accessibility ramp here. Isn't that great? Holidays are coming up soon. Granny Tarira is coming over with her famous Thanksgiving turkey. Wow. No, that sounds great. I really want to be you guys right now. Anyways, let's take a look at the house. So far, we haven't got the garage doors, but we can get that done tomorrow. What have we got in here? Oh, a bathroom right next to the kitchen? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty nice. No one look at this door. That door is buried and it's dead. All right, don't look at this door on the ground. Hold on, let me get a tour of the house. I want to see what you guys have done. Oh, even Lost Chicleteras is here. All right, hold on. Let me see your room upstairs. I wasn't able to see what you had so far. So we have some stairs that go up, and then oh snap! I like how you guys stuck with the color theme. We got the red and dark black, and dude, this looks so great. Did I just say dark black? I meant to say dark gray. Yo, wait, Lost Chicleteras. Did you guys see what your dad built down over here? Check it out. Your guys' very own garage. Oh, you added the lights too. That's sick. That is very, very sick. Our friends are gonna think our family is so cool. Oh, they indeed will, especially with this fancy door. No other Stealer Brainrot base has a door like this. I'm so proud of this. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's enough construction for today. I'll come back tomorrow and we can get the garage doors fixed up. But yeah, I think this has been a really, really successful setup. All red and gumdrop look nice and pretty in here. They do indeed. Oh wait, hold on. Chicleteira said wait though. You're not building my doors? No, I'll build them tomorrow. I'm just I gotta go experiment with the perfect garage door design so that I know exactly how it's supposed to look. Tell you what, I'll go back to my house right now. I'll experiment with some doors. We don't have tomorrow. What do you mean you don't have tomorrow? Yes, you do. You have tomorrow just fine. I'm not building another door that I'm not confident in, okay? I need to be confident in all my doors. Go on, go back home. Don't come back. Oh man. All right. Well, pretty mean clients, I guess. I guess I'll go back to my base. What in the world? I should have known. I never should have given these guys building tools. Let's get inside quick. Kids, come on. Oh my goodness. Now they're running away from me. We gotta lock the door. Well, joke's on you. That door doesn't have a lock. I didn't build a lock on it yet. Oh man, I just kicked a piece of my base and it went flying. Wait, it's actually kind of fun. Well, you know what? I might not have a base, but I'm just gonna get on my alt account and go buy all those Chicleteras. Then I'm taking this house for myself. This is a pretty sweet place. That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.